welcome to Rose Kitchen. This is Rosemarie Zarega here. Thank you for tuning in. I'm excited that you're gonna watch and subscribe to my channel and maybe learn some few things. I've got a great batch cooking lesson for you today, and I'll be going over all those different items. So we're starting our saute process, and sauteing, we're just gonna saute our onions and garlic to start. And as you can hear, I have them in the pan already. And so I put them in on a dry pan and there I'm adding just a little bit of water as we go along. Remember, you don't need oil. Oil does not pull out the sugars in the onions. The onions naturally put off that sugar, so it makes them caramelized and sweet. So right now I just want to saute those, and then we'll move on to the rest of the ingredients. So this is what it's going to look like while it's sauteing. Let's see if you can see the steam coming off of that. Right. So I'm just going to saute this and let it get all nice and brown. And then when that's done, we'll probably throw everything in the food processor, or the, I'll probably use the Vitamix today. But remember, I told you you don't need a Vitamix. You can use a NutriBullet. That will work just as well. So let's saute these onions and garlic, and then we'll continue from there. Here they are cooking. All right, so as you can see, they're starting to brown, and I just really want them translucent. I don't want them caramelized. I'll add a little bit more water. Oh, I love it. When that hits that pan, I love the smell that it puts out. Oh, it's so good. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to add the green vegetables that go to this. So I have everything frozen. I had some zucchini, and I wasn't going to use it, so I chopped it up small, and I decided I'd use that. And guess what? In that zucchini, I also have a little bit of asparagus, because I was cleaning the fridge and I didn't want anything to go bad. So I said, hey, you know what? Just freeze it. Why not? Then I'm going to add the broccoli, and we're going to add some broccoli to that. And then I think we just need, oh, and we need to add our celery. So I've got my broccoli, my zucchini in there, some asparagus, because what the heck, that was in there and it's green. Works for me. Here's my celery. So now all I need to do really is to cook this down until it's soft, and it does call for 2 cups of water, and I will go ahead and add that water to it as well. First I want to get all the water that's in there out. I want to, because they've been frozen, they're not, you know, dry from fresh, so there'll be some water in there from there. You can see here it stopped sizzling a little bit. Okay, so let's cook this down a little bit more, and then we'll add some water. Okay, so the green vegetables are pretty soft, and that's our goal, is to get them soft. I did add about a cup of water, and as you can see that? Yeah, they're pretty soft. So the goal here now is going to be to put them in my food processor. I'm going to use my Vitamix, okay? And like I said, you don't have to use a Vitamix. That's not a necessity. I don't want you to think you can't make this if you don't have a Vitamix. So I'm going to dump this all in here. It's a little heavy, so bear with me here. This pan is heavy. It's full, that's why. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. You can hear it went off the heat, no more sizzle. Oh, dropped a piece of broccoli on the stove. Yikes. It's all right. Okay, so let's get that in there. And we browned it, and look, nothing stuck. Good pan. Okay. So, I now have everything in my Vitamix. You can see right there. Everything's in here, ready to go. The last thing is I'm going to add more water. And the recipe actually calls for 4 cups. I'm going to add, not quite, maybe another 2 cups, because I'm not going to use it all at once. And I'll tell you why. It depends on the consistency that you want. And that's what makes the decision on how much water you're going to use. We have the Vitamix sitting ready to go. The last thing we're going to add is a ½ cup of chopped cilantro. That's actually my favorite. Actually, if it was up to me, I'd probably add a lot more cilantro, and I really could if I wanted to. I love cilantro. I would wear it. It smells so good. And it has such great, it's an antioxidant, so it's good for you. So I'm going to put the lid on, if I can find it. Let's see, where did I put it? Over here. Just follow me around the kitchen. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to blend this up to a consistency of cream sauce, basically. So there it goes. And as you can see, it's blending. And this is why I didn't add all the water, because this might be a good enough consistency. So sorry for the noise. All right, so let's take a look and see what the consistency is like. And see if I've dissolved all of the vegetables. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have. Oh, you should smell this. Oh, my gosh, it smells so good. All right. So we now have verde sauce. So we're going to take that verde sauce and we're going to put it together with enchiladas. So I know in the beginning I told you I'm batch cooking, and I gave it some thought. And I think I'm going to do each recipe individually as a separate video because I don't want to overwhelm you. So this first recipe is just going to be the verde enchiladas. And as you can see in the background, because I'm batch cooking, I have my Instapot here. And I am going to set this on 9 minutes. And I'm going to do my rice the way Jill McKeever does it, the iPot expert. And she is my idol. You can watch all her videos on easy daily recipes. They're fantastic. So I'm going to finish up with this rice. I'm going to put my verde sauce aside, and I'll come back in a second and show you how to put everything together. So we're finished with the verde sauce. So next thing is we want to do the black beans for the filling. And so what I've done so far is I've chopped up a red pepper, onion, and some garlic. And I sauteed that again, sauteing with a dry pan. And then I threw in some black beans. I just used 1 can here of rinsed black beans. All right, we have all our ingredients finished. We have the black beans with the chopped up onion and red pepper. We have the verde sauce right there. We have some perfectly steamed rice, which I love making in the iPot, thanks to Jill McKeever of Easy Daily Recipes. I have some mock chicken, which is really soy curls, and I roasted them in the oven with some cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, maybe a little chili powder, turmeric, and then I splashed lime juice on them. Again, this is a recipe from Jill of Easy Daily Recipes. Make sure you go to her site and see her great recipes because she's my inspiration. The verde sauce, I will tell you, is from a local restaurant in Austin called Casa de Luz, and they are strictly a microbiotic restaurant, which means very healthy eating, of course, and all vegetables. It's such a great place, but it's so cool because you go in there, there's no menu. Well, there's one menu, but that's all there is to eat. Whatever they give you, that's it. So we're going to start putting these together. I did put some sauce, as you can see, on the bottom of my pan, and so I'm going to start with, I'm going to put a little bit of rice, and I'm going to make each of these, and then I'm going to put a little bit of my beans on here as well. See, I have my black beans, so there we go, a little bit of that. Then I'm going to put my mock chicken, my soy curls, which are like crispy chicken fingers, put that in there. And then I'm going to put a little bit of my, little bit more verde, and oh baby, that's so full, so I gotta be careful it doesn't fall apart. And I'm going to flip it so it stays closed. The tortillas that I'm using, believe it or not, we get these fresh from our supermarket here. They make them, they were making them as I was there. They're hot when you buy them. But this is a combination flour and corn, which I really was excited to get because I prefer flour, but I know it's not the best thing for you. And corn falls apart too easily. So it turns out this was really a great idea. I don't know when they started doing it, but I was excited to get it. So I'm going to put these together. We'll make a big pan, and we'll go ahead and put them in the oven and bake them. And when they're all done, I'm going to show you how bubbly and yummy it looks. So you're going to be able to enjoy this and make it. And then, you know, once you have them, you can freeze them. So you can make these in a nice batch like this, and you can put them in the freezer and heat them up when you need them because they're perfect for the microwave. Okay, so let me put these together and show you how they go. So I finished putting them together. Here they are. Here's the finished product. I'm going to bake them soon. But I wanted to let you know, there's so much more you can do with this. You don't always have to fill tortillas just with rice. Another idea would be potatoes. One of my very favorite things to do is refried beans, potatoes, and grilled onions, and to grill that or bake that. I do have Verde sauce left over, and excuse me 1 minute. Charlie, you have to wait. That's my dog, wants to go on the patio. The Verde sauce, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to make more enchiladas. I'm going to take all these ingredients, the beans, the leftover beans, the enchilada sauce, the Verde sauce, the rice. I'm just going to make a big rice bowl with it. I'm just going to eat that for lunch one day. Take it to work. Throw some chicken on there, you know, soy curls. And with the soy curls, I had another idea. I'm going to have to talk to Jill about this. I think I'm going to make chicken salad, you know, with chopped celery and onions and some kind of a cashew sauce, but thickened. Maybe I saw a recipe for cheese sauce. I might do that, or a vegan mayo without oil. I might do that. But I'll keep you posted, because if I do that video, I will definitely let you know, and you can watch that one. So these are ready to go in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and bake them 350 for about 20-25 minutes till they're bubbly, and then they're good to go. They're good to eat, and I'll probably taste one for you, and then I'm going to freeze the rest and give some to a friend. With the leftovers, I packed for lunch. I have rice, the beans, and the Verde sauce on top. So this is a great way to pack a lunch. So this is yummy lunch for tomorrow. They're done. I pulled them out of the oven. They're not bubbly, but that's because I couldn't wait any longer. I couldn't wait to have this. So I'm going to take a bite. And as you can see, as I pull that bite up, see if I can show this to you. It's got rice. You see the chicken pieces, the Verde sauce, the soy curl, really, not chicken. But here we go. You ready? That tastes just like a chicken enchilada. That is so good. You have to try this. Remember, I put all different things in here. You can put anything you want. But that Verde sauce, being pure vegetables, is fantastic. You're cutting out fat, or you're using fresh vegetables or frozen. It's the best way to go. So stay tuned for another video. We're going to do the spaghetti squash with asparagus and peas and lemon. Real super simple recipe, short and easy. All right. So that's it for now. I'll have the recipe in the bottom of the video for the enchilada sauce and all the ingredients I put inside that. Okay? Hope you enjoyed everything. Always remember to like and always remember to subscribe. I appreciate you very much. Have a great day.